Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm starting the day with a general tarot reading for you Pisces. This is good for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to thank you for being here, thank you for joining me, and thank you for hanging out. I hope that this reading provides you with confirmations, accurate predictions, and powerful advice for you to best navigate your reality, Pisces. All right. Universe, angels, light, love, please bring in the most powerful and accurate messages for Pisces. The best advice. What does Pisces need to know? Alright, Pisces. I'm a little groggy, I'm a little sleepy, so yeah, have some patience with me, please. I already see that some of you, take it if it resonates, some of you are really valuing your resources at this time. I feel like you're making the most out of the time you have, you're making the most out of every dollar or currency, whatever you have. I feel like you're making the most out of things, or at least that's your goal, that's what you're trying to do. You may be realizing that in the past you were maybe paying a little bit too much for things that you could get a whole lot cheaper. You may have realized that you were almost throwing away a lot of your time by not doing things in a certain way, maybe by not being as productive, or by not timing yourself, or by not doing things a certain way. Some of you are really coming to this realization, Pisces, that a lot of the anxiety, a lot of the worries that you had in the past were really kind of like almost down to resource management, money management, time management, productivity, things like that. I get that some of you had really been like, let's say that you were paying an employee, you were paying way too much, and you could have gotten that same help from someone else way cheaper, and now you're getting that. Somehow the universe has aligned you with that, and this, draw the parallels from that example to anything else. Saying, let's say that you would sit in front of your computer and work, quote unquote, for 8 hours a day, but you really didn't do much because you weren't tracking your to-dos, or you weren't prioritizing your tasks. Maybe you were just watching videos online, not doing anything really, but since you were there, you thought you were working to a certain extent. Others of you, it could be with your groceries or with your daily expenses. You may realize, like I always say that, coupons could be, a part of what you're using. Maybe they have always been there, but I never really used them because I don't know, I never thought about it. And now you're realizing that even if you are in a very good place financially, why would you pay full price if you have the option not to? And I feel like you're stretching everything in your life. Your minutes are getting more and more packed with possibility. Your hours, your days, your dollars, the way that you do things. Now, in this particular card, I see here someone holding cards. I see Bitcoin. So some of you may be doing something that has to do with cards, debit cards, credit cards, Bitcoin. Also, I see references here to Egypt. I don't know exactly who this is. Pardon my Egyptian ignorance. If you know, please comment in the comment section below. And all of these references in the illustration of the card, it's like they're leading me, they're also forming a cross. Some of you are going to be really monetizing your almost ancient knowledge. I'm getting occult studies, things that make you feel passionate about, the past, history. Some of you are feeling inclined to maybe translate your wisdom into like ebooks or become an author or something like that. I think that this is going to go very well, Pisces. But I also see that there's a part of you, honestly, that is holding you back. I don't tend to bring it up that bluntly, but in this particular reading, there is something here holding you back, no doubt about it. Some of you are focusing more on the things that have been wrong. Some of you have defined your personal path more on the things that you've had to overcome than the things that you have just enjoyed or accomplished. Some of you have built almost like an identity around the struggle. And in this particular moment of your life, Pisces, it seems to be holding you back. Yeah, for sure. If some of you have been getting references to wolves, maybe you're seeing wolves everywhere, that is a spirit guide bringing in here the message that you are not disempowered, that you actually have way more power than you believe, that you are not what you have overcome as much as you are pure potential, Pisces, honestly. Some of you are wanting to make important decisions, but it seems like fear is taking over and making those decisions for you. Maybe by not making a decision at all, maybe by pushing you away from something that could be very successful in your life because you feel like, if it didn't work in the past, why is it going to work now? This could be this could be related to like habits and health. Some of you here are giving a lot of power to your romantic connections or lack thereof. Some of you may be in a very positive, fertile moment in your life, but it's like if you find yourself out of a romantic relationship, that's all you can think of. Or if you are in a romantic relationship, it's almost like you're giving credit to that for everything that is good. When there is a lot that is good, is what I'm hearing. There's a lot that is good. Partnerships, friendships, connections, family connections could be a little challenging at this time, Pisces. You may have had to make difficult decisions here that perhaps have let you in a space of loneliness. Some of you may be feeling abandoned. Some of you may be feeling like things are looking bleak. But by the time this process unfolds, you're going to be feeling actually very proud of yourself, Pisces. Very, very proud of yourself, of everything that you have, yes, accomplished, and yes, overcome. But mostly, I think that what's going to make you the proudest, Pisces, in the near future is coming back to a space in which you prioritize your happiness, your joy. Some of you have been in survival mode for so long that joy and fun almost felt like a luxury you could not afford, maybe in the past years. And I feel like that is definitely changing here, Pisces. And I feel that is gonna make you the proudest about yourself. Not necessarily how hard you work, not necessarily how far you go. It seems like you're gonna be feeling more and more proud of yourself for that nap you took, or for that vacation you managed to organize, or for that party that you had a little bit too much fun at, Pisces. There's a brand new beginning here in emotional matters. It's like I'm hearing you're coming back. You're coming back. Some of you have had to really prioritize maybe raising your children, as you can see here, maybe taking care of your family, taking care of very serious matters in the physical realm. Some of you have had to work, and you hadn't had a chance to play all that much. Now you're getting into a more stable place in which you work hard and you play hard. And I think that this is going to elevate your frequency so much. I think it already has. And that is why it's like you're not focused, it seems at least, you know, that you're not focused on making more, but better utilizing what you have instead. Time, money, relationships, kindness, objects, products, time. It's like before maybe you were in this, under this illusion that more was better and that you needed more all the time. And now you're like, well, maybe I don't need more. Maybe I just need to use what I have very wisely. And that is not coming from lack. I actually feel like it's coming from a space of expansion. And I see you almost like a part of you measuring your value on how productive you are because that's what you've known. And then another part of you almost like reminding you time and time again that your value is not in your productivity, that your value is in spirit. This lesson, this balancing, learn to work hard and play hard, and rest hard too, is going to be making you feel very, very proud. And I feel like it's going to support you in bringing into your life the things that you thought you had to work really hard to get. It's like some of you it almost feels like giving up the stress. You may be like, you know what? I'm done feeling like only if that happens then I'm happy. And you're like, maybe I'm never gonna get whatever I want. So I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna be enjoying of the present moment. And as soon as you shift that, you relax. And as soon as you relax, your frequency changes into one that super quickly attracts this thing that you were working so hard to get and you couldn't. Some of you have the crocodile, alligator, whatever. I don't know. I still don't know the difference between the two. Not really. I mean, I don't see it much. Anyway, as your spirit guide, okay? So you can search the spirit animal, the wolf and the alligator, crocodile. Also the boar. Penguin as well. Yes. Card number 42, the masculine here. There is a balancing, Pisces. I feel like love and connections are the ones that really work well for you at this time. The people who are in your same level, the people who connect to you in the same respectful, loving way. These are not only opportunities for growth, but it's like they've always been opportunities for growth, but Pisces, these are opportunities to elevate, enjoy. You know what I mean? So value those connections. Give them the time of day, so to speak. Because they are not only there to serve you and you to serve them, it's just, they're just there because, you know, sometimes joy is just there because, and that's enough. There doesn't need to be a full reason for us to value joy in our life. It doesn't have to be like, well, you know, I worked so hard and now I get to relax. It's like, well, you know, you always get to relax. That doesn't have to come from a space of reward. It could just be you looking for little things every single day that make you happy. There's nothing wrong with that, Pisces. You're going from a moment in which you were surviving, and now you're coming into a space in which you're thriving. We're also getting here the bat as a spirit guide. So check that out. Google that if you like, or if you happen to know the meanings on the top of your mind, just go ahead and comment below so other Pisces know what these animals represent. That can be very helpful. So yeah, there are some spaces for the manifestation sessions in August, by the way. So if you would like to join me in one of these, we get to one-on-one, hang out on Zoom, get to know each other a little bit. We get to talk about the things that you want to manifest and see maybe why they haven't fully manifested yet. And we can, work through it, work and see what plan, what strategy, what manifestation technique would suit you best. And together we are more powerful, Pisces. So check that out. I will leave that in the description box below. And I'll see you in the next one. I love you, my beautiful, beautiful fishies. Bye.